Hello, today I'm going to show you how to Photoshop an image. I actually already have my image picked out, so I'm going to go ahead and right click on the image and open it up under Photo Gallery, which is the normal what I use to Photoshop my images. You can see that opens up just like any other photo viewer. I can go through, if I didn't want that specific image, I can go through and click some other images. I actually wanted this image, so what I'll do is I'll go up here to edit and organize and share. Click on that. I go down here and click on the image. It does give you a second chance to pick any image that you want. I actually just want this one, so I'm going to double click on that. It brings it up so that way I can just start editing it. I actually already have my toolbox set up over here because I do use this an awful lot, but the toolbox can be found under Fine Tune right here. So what I'm going to do is go under Adjust Exposure and go down to Shadows. I do like the way Shadows works better than Brightness, and I will show you the difference between brightness. When you brighten up an image, it puts a lot of light in the face. It tends to take away from the rest of the photo. When you take the shadows out of the photo, as you can see, it tends to show everything else in there, and it expands everything of the photo. It doesn't just expose just the faces. And that's one thing I do love about doing the shadows, because basically all it does is takes the shadows out of it. And then I go down here to saturation. If they want black and white images, I can do them this way. If they want less color or more color, anything like that. I also have the option of doing sepia, black and white. I can do a blue contrast. I can do more black and white, which is just different settings. Right here where, you know, the face is brightened and then the face is dulled, and then, you know, there's more emphasis of the people in the front compared to the objects in the back. You can also go to auto adjust. I don't use that very often because it does that, and it doesn't really work well for me. So I'm going to put this back the way I had it. And if at any time there's something that you really don't like, it's kind of hard to go back and undo it unless it's one of these apps here. Say you accidentally clicked on one of these and you need to figure out a way to go about taking it off. There is no way of going back to get the color or anything else. You can even go over here or down to adjust color, and you can do all the saturation you want. It's just going to stay the same. The only way to get that back usually is by pushing revert back to the original, and that takes you right back to your original image. Yes, you do have to start over, but hopefully you didn't do too much work where it's difficult for you to try to start over. I like taking a little bit of the color out of the image itself, just to give it more emphasis on the images in the photo instead of, you know, the background color, the background noise of the photo. And I believe that's pretty much it. You can also make a copy of it. The great thing about making a copy of it is if you don't want to keep the original changed or you want to do other things to the original, you can push make a copy. And it'll bring it up for it to save, which is taking a few minutes on mine. And you can save it anywhere to desktop. I tend to save it there so that way I can put it in whatever folder I specifically want to. And then it says that it's saving and it will return. You can return it back to the original, and then you can change it to whatever you want. I wouldn't recommend turning it back to the original because you already have, it says your changes are automatically saved. Push OK. Since you already have the picture, you know, to the liking that you have, if you want it in black and white, all you have to do is click black and white and push save copy as well. And then once you're done with all of your copies, then put it revert back to the original copy. It will ask you, are you sure you want to revert it? You push yes, you want to revert it, and it reverts it back to the original copy. And then you just close out your image when you're finished. And that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed it and have a wonderful day.